Hello and welcome back to Captain's League, the Deuce 2. My name is Wedge Albatross Nance, joined alongside Jimmy Knorp, captain of the Nasty, first-time captain, and first time ever in the warehouse booth. Welcome,
yes.
Knorp.
Thank you, Zoe. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm sad I don't have a name quite like yours, but we'll make do.
Yeah, you want to know what? My great-great-grandfather, he started this heritage, and now this is where I land. We have a great matchup for you today. Championship trip on the line. Two undefeated teams, reigning, defending golf ball champion Jack Doyle and the Rippers against John Boy's Breakdowns.
Monday, Tuesday.
Lucas O'Brien, Rainbow Land Preschool. Dalton Feely, Birdsong University.
Ryan Cohen, previously camp counselor.
James O'Brien, Holy Family Catholic Primary School, Lindfield, New South Wales, Australia.
Zach Masikia from the heart of Jersey City.
Hey, my name is Joes McFly, and I'm from the concrete jungle, the Bronx.
Dan Allen Rourke Jr., Ocean County College, dropout.
If this is your first time watching, this is a mixture between golf and baseball. We call it golf ball. Every game there is a new course, and the captains get to place obstacles on that course. Jack's going to be going first, so he'll get to place 2 obstacles, and then Jimmy will get to place 1 to kind of mess with each other.
Do you think that Jack's favorite part of this game is just placing the obstacles?
Yes, for sure. It looks like he's leading with the barrel. That's a big. He's making that barrel look heavy. I don't think the barrel's that heavy.
No, I feel like you would walk out of your apartment and just see Doyle carrying around that barrel.
We've gotten in the elevator with some pretty crazy stuff before. That's looking like a barrel. He's gonna place that right there. We once got in the elevator with 2 giant pickleball paddles and 4 pool noodles, and some old lady got in and said, "Huh?" And we said, "Good morning." Now, Jack was really excited about using this rope when he was in the booth, and it looks like he's going to be doing a lot of rope play here. There was a lot of green available, and now it's going to be taken up a lot by the rope, which has made this course, what I think I'm going to call this course, is Tug Oh No.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be the name of this course, unless you have a better name.
No, I like Tug Oh No. If I'm going to be completely honest, too, when I was walking over to the props last game, I thought about grabbing the rope. And then I was like, I would actually love to see what Jack Doyle does with the rope first.
Yes.
So I figured
this is good rope play.
Yeah, yes.
I think that's all.
It's fine.
I think it's fine. I think it's funny.
I don't understand what he's trying to do with it, though. I kind of would have just balled it up, I think. Because if the ball rolls, it's just going to roll over the rope if it's too thin.
Because in game 1 we put the tin down, but we said no, you can't block it.
But for drives.
But for drives, yeah. Or if you do it, I think bunched up, like 1 square, then it can stay during putting.
Okay, so the rope will be bunched up. I think Jack was planning on going rope fully across the course, which I think would have been pretty funny. But I do understand how that could create a problem among the game.
I just like how after all that, he just bunched it up.
Yeah.
All the thought for nothing.
Now that looks like a bunch of rope. All right, and now Jimmy will be placing his objects. He's a big fan of stop signs. Not a fan of yellow lights at all, though. He kind of wants a red and green world. I asked him about that. He's like, why slow down when you can speed up? And I said, oh, no.
Good point. Yeah, we played the Breakdowns game 1. Jimmy put that stop sign out there and definitely worked to his benefit.
This is looking like an open course right now.
Yeah, especially the whole left side's
in
open.
the middle. You can just go right up the middle here. Last game, the tree was quite the problem. Now it's to the left. All right, the course has been set. This is what we'll be playing on. I'm going to change the name of the course to, what should we name this course? How about, oh no, stop. There's a yellow rope.
Yeah, I mean, there's a stop sign and there's a yellow rope.
That was not the
That's just creative as it gets. That's what we do here. We're creative people.
Oh my God, my grandfather's going to be so disappointed in me.
Sometimes less is more.
All right, the Rippers will be driving first. Luke O'Brien will be leading them off, followed by Dalton Feely, Jack Doyle, and Ryan Cohen. Luke O'Brien on the season has a 50% success rate on his drives, actually the leader, and tied for 3rd in the league. Dalton Feely at 75% will follow him up. So there's been some great security as Luke tries to find his more efficient stroke to start the year.
I feel like there's a lot of pressure on the first guy on the tee box to set the tone for his team.
I agree with you. I feel like that's happened a lot with Adam. You've had Luke and Zach. Let's see what he does here.
Yup.
Oh, that was a
great drive.
A horsely scream.
In the hole? In the hole?
They're going in the hole. Oh! It bounces out of the hole. Luke O'Brien still, after last game where he sinks a chip hole in one, he comes out, picks up where he left off, and gets the Rippers off to a fantastic start, Norb.
Jesus, talk about setting the tone. Almost
at
starting
this.
off the game with a hole-in-one.
Also, Jimmy let out a scream which sounded like a wounded horse. He was like, oh! And I was like, oh, okay. A little horseplay.
Luke has a lot of pressure on himself, maybe more than anybody else. I mean, the Rippers, they play great defense, but Luke's really the only golfer on their team. So, like, when he misses the green, it feels like
You
a
do
huge
feel it.
miss.
Yeah, the warehouse kind of gets a little tense. Here's Dalton Feely driving at a 75% success rate on the season. Leaves one in the air, and Jimmy makes the catch. That is the first out. It doesn't work like 3 outs this season. How it works is every out takes away 2 strokes from your total, so there are only 9 remaining now for the Rippers. Nice play by Jimmy O'Brien. Him and Lou, little bit of a communication thing there, but Jimmy just took it right over his shoulder.
So in our last game, the breakdowns, the way they're setting up defensively is very similar to how we decided to go, and we got a ton of outs. Jimmy O'Brien, if anybody's going to learn from that, it's going to be him as Dan Rourke makes a nice play.
That was a very nice play by Dan Rourke, and I do agree. It feels like that's kind of become the meta defensively.
use the body.
Dan Rourke's able to get his foot down. Didn't even think about fielding it. Just gets his foot down, and we're going to take one more look at that to make sure that didn't hit the back wall. But I'm pretty sure Dan made a nice stop there. Let's take one more look. Hits his back wall, off the wall. Great defensive play.
Kick save and a beauty from the Wooga's floor ball.
So
goalie
after
right there.
4 strokes, Knorp, we got 1 duck on the pond. Not the best.
Not the best, and again, it's Luke. They need someone to step up. We'll see if Ryan Cohen can get him back in shape. Good athlete, but a lot of good athletes, like golf, is not their thing.
It's true.
Ryan Cohen, that might work. Oh, that's a
No! Dan Rourke in the corner. An easy fart of a drive by Ryan Cohen. Doesn't even get off the ground. And Dan Rourke just kind of stood there like he was like a statue. And it hits right off him and proves to be a momentum-changing place putt.
You know that is going to eat Jimmy O'Brien
hates
alive.
that. Oh
Big
my
strategy
God.
guy. They got what they wanted, a ground ball. You get out of the way. That was probably going to be a chip.
Oh.
And now it's a place putt. And place putts are
Deadly.
as gimme as it gets. I mean, you're 2-putting that for sure, if not 1-putting.
And now that brings up Luke O'Brien, the #1 pick in the draft, with 7 strokes remaining and a chance to fully take control for the Rippers this inning. Rowdy, raucous crowd at the JM Open today. Great shot by Luke. Over the stop sign. Is it going to go in? Is it going to go in?
Luke O'Brien.
It's in. Hole in one.
Ryan
Hole in one. Luke O'Brien. Not only has he chipped in a hole in one, he's driven in a hole in one and proves why he went 1-1. What a shot by Luke.
Yeah.
We don't need 6 putts for these 2.
No.
He is showing you why he went #1 overall. He's the front runner for MVP right now. The team, every time this team has needed him, he has stepped up. He's come to the. It's incredible. What Luke O'Brien has done.
A shot and a special rule in Captain's League, the Deuce 2 golf ball is a hole in one is 2 points as Luke takes a bow. Green jacket worthy from him.
Wow. What a momentum shift.
Stone cold killer.
Second hole in one we've seen this tournament now as BBD had one against My Nasty.
Now, there's already 2 ducks on the pond as well, so this is shaping up to be a massive inning for the Rippers.
Yet nobody has gotten more than 4 ducks. So getting 5 would be crazy. If they putted right now, they'd have 2-3 putts for 4, so I don't actually mind them still swinging here. You just can't get out if you're Dalton Feely.
Oh, and he's not gonna. Instead, he's gonna get another place putt as Zach was able to get a good read on it, but can't come down with it, and that's gonna go down as a drop. 3 ducks, and you gotta imagine we're putting here.
They have a chance to get 5 ducks.
The only time 5 ducks has ever happened in Orb is in the 1923 Classic that happened in a Forbidden Warehouse unnamed teams played. We haven't seen it since, and now the Rippers are gonna go for it. Also, I just got a glimpse of Lou. He looks like he failed acting class for Tron Legacy. Like, what's going on down there?
If that guy walked out to a golf course right now, they would happily send him back home.
They'd say, sorry, big guy. Jack Doyle will be getting first putt. He famously hates putting. He said, dude, I don't want to putt at all. However, he is 3 for 5 in the season at
Yeah.
60%
So
clip,
I'll leave this
that's
one
nothing
short.
to be too ashamed of
If
there.
anything.
I'll tell you what, putting is scary,
Okay.
man.
Yeah, it looks hard. You also don't like putting, huh?
Because you watch it on YouTube, and it's like, how do these guys
Don't
miss
move
this?
this
But
one.
the
When you're
ball
there.
does not stop rolling. You don't know which way it's going to break. I mean, I play real golf myself, and
Yeah.
like reading a real green is way easier than reading whatever the warehouse floor is going to do.
Yeah, that is true. I guess it is a
Yeah,
warehouse
yeah.
floor of concrete, and you're putting a baseball, which probably makes it a little bit more difficult. Not
It doesn't
all
roll true.
Okay, let's go to the floor here and hear Jack throughout his process as he sets up for his putt.
He's doing what I would do. He's setting
Yeah.
himself up with an easy putt. Say, hey guys, you guys take the hard ones. I'll try to knock this one in.
Literally.
And he's got it.
And he sinks it, and that is already free ducks for the Ripper. I think as this game goes on, if you score free ducks in an inning, that is par.
Yep.
If you score 4, that's a birdie.
I like
if you
that.
score 5, albatross.
I'll tell you what, Zoe, that's clever, and I definitely agree with that. I think 3, you're in good shape.
That's
4,
par.
you're
You're
great
golden.
shape. 5, you win no matter what.
Here comes Ryan Cohen.
Straight on putt. I think people have liked this as the place putt the most so far, the one to second base. It's the straightest. He's playing it very safe, which I think is smart.
I agree. He's going to leave it just a little short. But that is actually a selfless putt by Ryan, and that sets up Luke to go for this harder putt here on the right, and then Dalton can just lightly tap that one in, and they're in a great spot. They already have a guaranteed 4, and this is kind of a guaranteed 5, as long as Luke just doesn't go long with it.
Should be a very simple 2-putt.
It's kind of
All
just
Luke's
which
got to do
way
is
do you wanna miss?
exactly what Ryan Cohen just did. This team is golden.
What a performance, statement performance by the defending champs right now. Luke lines it up. Deep exhale from the crowd as he absolutely drills a putt. That is 4 ducks for the Rippers.
This is impressive, man. This is
impressive. And great coaching by Jack to let him know if he leaves it short, they got another stroke. Dalton taps it in, and for the first time in golf ball, we have a 5-duck inning. My goodness, what a performance from the Rippers. How the breakdowns will respond, I don't know. I will say, though, this team can drive it.
They can drive it, but they need a miracle. They need a hole-in-one, to be honest.
Thankfully for them, they have the best driver in Captain's League golf ball. Zach is 100%. They need 5 drives, 5 ducks, or a hole-in-one.
It's asking a lot.
Asking a lot.
Asking a lot.
If you are the Rippers, don't give them any placed putts.
I
Play
agree.
conservative. Don't force it. They have to be perfect.
Yeah, I almost wouldn't even send my defense out there.
Yeah.
I mean, I would.
Yeah, I think you got
But
it.
yeah, I almost wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm down to be a little more controlled, but I also don't know what that means.
Aggressive early.
I think it's just no diving.
Okay.
Yeah.
But one thing about this team, if there's one team that's going to go for the risky plays,
the
normally
Rippers.
it is going to be
Yeah,
them.
it's the Rippers.
Because that's 4 athletes out there.
Here comes Zach, one half of Makeshift Project. Make sure you guys follow them on social media. He is 5 for 5 on drives. Let's see if he can get the breakdowns to a good start. My, what a pick by Luke. He said, screw your percentage, I'm just going to flash the mitt. This is the Luke O'Brien inning.
He didn't just knock that down. He picked that ball clean.
Look
that was
at
hit
that.
hard. Oh, my God. The ball's behind him.
That's the baseball element of baseball golf. I will say, all 4 of the Rippers have baseball experience. They know how to flash the leather, and that's helping them out. Here comes Jimmy. He needs a duck on the green.
He needs a hole-in-one.
He needs a hole-in-one. In the air, great drive. Oh, and miscommunication as Jack's unable to come down with it. That's going to be a placed putt for the breakdowns. That would have honestly been game inning over if he catches that.
I mean, I didn't hate that he went for it because it was a very catchable ball, and he's Jack Doyle. He makes that play at least 80% of the time.
I think
but
you
it does
go
hurt
for that
his play.
one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at it.
You got to catch that.
Definitely not mad at it, but they do have a 1-putt opportunity now with a place putt.
It's true. So that's the first 1 putt of the inning. Or place putt.
This one's taken. You want to do from here down? That one? Yeah. Can you put it diagonal? No. There.
Jimmy O'Brien, not too shabby himself from the tee box this season at a 4 for 5 clip, 80%. That follows up with Lou Dabb, the worst driver on their team, only at a 33% success rate. That's got to change right here if the breakdowns are going to do the impossible.
Lou Dabb got to get that baseball swing away. Oh! Pulls it.
I don't like when people fake. It never seems to work out.
What was that?
Silence strikes the warehouse as Lou cocks back in the air. Can of corn for Ryan, and that is going to cost the breakdowns 2 more strokes. Good communication out there. 8 strokes to go. They need to get 4 more on the pond. It's a hole-in-one, or we're looking like we might be conceding.
Yeah, I mean, this team defensively, it's a tough team to get the ball by. If Cohen didn't catch that, Doyle was literally right there, but communication's key. Cohen calls him off, makes the easy play.
Great call, Knorp. Here comes Dan Rourke, who surprisingly is 75% on the green rate this season.
Oh, that's about to change. Oh my goodness!
What a play by the Rippers. If you have a ball, if you need it hit or caught, call Luke O'Brien as he is just taking over this inning. Hits him right in the chest. Dalton with the heads-up play, follows it, secures the catch. Fantastic golf ball from the Rippers. An absolute bludgeoning this first inning.
I'll tell you what, their defensive alignment is interesting too. They're playing in like a little diamond, but
Yeah.
it's working, so you definitely can't hate it.
They're like playing like infield.
Now they're going to move everybody up a little bit for Zach.
Here comes Zach. At this point, he's just trying to make sure his swing's right for the next inning. Make sure he can get one on the green. And that's a great swing.
Can't do that, can he? That's a play spot, right?
No hole-in-one.
Oh, I know what, yeah. He did
That is
too.
honestly,
Yeah.
wow, high IQ play by Dalton Feely. They don't want to allow any hole-in-one.
Smart.
So anytime a ball has a chance of being a hole-in-one, they're just going to tap it, give up the place putt, because then the breakdowns are in a real tough spot.
Very smart play, actually, by Dalton Feely.
Yeah, that's
good
really
awareness.
high IQ.
At first,
Not
I was a
something
little
you-
confused.
Yeah,
But makes sense.
I got a little confused. Not something you usually see from a Rippers team.
Fair.
Now here comes Jimmy O'Brien. Tries to catch him off guard, and that is going to be the inning as the Rippers dominate the first inning.
They can hole-in-one.
Oh yeah, I guess like they can technically hole-in-one.
Yeah, they could do 3 hole-in-ones.
I'll tell you, if they hit 3 hole-in-ones,
Yeah, it is true. They can technically do 3 hole-in-ones.
I'll
So
go-
let's let this next swing.
I'll retire from Captain's League.
Yeah, I hope you guys.
Franchise everything.
Guys, I'm gonna make a dinner reservation right now while they clear this one out. We let Lou get his swing off.
3 hole-in-ones here, and my first time in the booth will also be my last.
I will say, good for Lou Dabb to get another swing here.
Yeah, sure.
Get as
your
many reps as you
Get
can.
your reps. Well, that's not going to do it.
And that is caught. Was that caught? Dalton Feely with another catch. And they say, hey, let's just do it again. Make another play. What a beatdown in the first inning. But good news, every inning resets. And I promise you the breakdowns have an answer. And we'll find out right after this break.
Today we're playing Wear a Horse,
This is our hoop.
and we can throw it from anywhere in this warehouse. We can throw it from here. Maybe we throw it from here. We could throw it from way up here. I could throw it from here. Maybe in here. I mean, we could throw it in here, but I'm going to start us off right here, behind the back. Match that. Okay.
It's not stroke play. We're down 1-0. That's all. We're driving. We're driving again. We're down 1-0. That's all.
If they put up like a 1 or something, we win the game.
Now second round again.
Yeah.
Now it's got to reset.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right in the back.
Yeah.
Here is our second inning. The breakdowns will be leading off from the tee box with Zach, Jimmy, Lou, followed by Rourke. They need a bounce back inning. And Knorp, want to know what I will say?
Tell me something.
Losing 5-0 I actually think is better for them because you can just say, that was so bad, that's not us. Let's just wash it.
I like that. Rinse it out. It never even happened. Yeah, you're right. Losing a heartbreaking inning sometimes hurts more. It's harder to come back from, so I like that.
Like, that was never even an inning. They were never even in the game. And Zach's going to lead off. He's been solid from the tee box, and you want to see him get another one here.
He needs to be a leader right here. He needs to set the tone like Luke did for the Rippers in the first inning.
Great drive, and that's what he did. He said, new inning, but I'm still really good at this game. Oh, what a roll off the rock! What a roll off the rock! And it sits right in front. Make that 7 for 8 for Zach from the makeshift project as he continues to lead his breakdown team from the tee box. Look at that shot!
Wow, what a kick from Dwayne the Rock Johnson there to help out our buddy Zach.
Yeah, that's the first time the Rock's gotten any play.
Beautiful kick. Look at the Rock getting involved.
Oh my God!
Look at the Rock seeing what it can do for this breakdown franchise.
Look at the Rock getting involved in the community.
How about it? And here comes the great John Bino. Now in practice, I saw him aim left a lot, but he hasn't really done that in the game yet. Still, oh, that's a little left.
That's a great shot, and that is going to take a brutal warehouse kick. The beauty of golf ball is you never know what's going to happen next.
That's perfect. I mean, it's warehouse, but that fucking ledge.
Yeah, he just got warehoused for sure. I'm pretty sure if you ask Jimmy, that's probably exactly where he wanted to hit that. And that ball just hung up there, and when it's that easy for Ryan Cohen, he's going to make that play every time.
And it feels like the game keeps finding Lou Dab. A big momentum moment. They have one duck, then an out, and now Lou can't get out here.
Come on, Pop.
And that goes right to Ryan Cohen. Jimmy passed up on Ryan and Dalton for Lou, and Lou gives it right into Ryan's glove, who's saying, hey, if you want a defense, why didn't you pick the two guys who have won every single sport?
Dude, the reflexes on that play were actually insane. I don't know if the camera's going to do that justice, but from our angle, that was insane. That was like a snipe from a offensive center.
Look at that
hockey, defensive
Cohen
said, no
lineup. Everyone's ready. We've never had a Captain's League tournament. We've done 8 Captain's League tournaments. There's never been a team that has won that has not included Ryan or Dalton. Jimmy had a chance to pick both of them and went to Lou, and currently it's kind of backfiring this game.
Funniest thing about that play, like if he doesn't catch that, literally Dalt probably does. Dalt's right behind him ready for it. This team's everywhere now. They need Dan Allen Rourke to do something special.
Acquired from the Nasty in a trade for Joe's McFly. Knorp, Rourke drives it, and that is going to be a chip opportunity as that goes off Jack's glove, hits the back wall. That'll be a chip, so that is 2 potential ducks for the breakdown.
That's a place putt. That's a place putt. That's a place putt. It's a place putt.
We're going place putt? What'd they do?
Oh, yeah, he didn't let it roll. Luke's got to let that roll. I mean, it wasn't going to get to the green, but Luke still has to let it roll. That's a break for the breakdowns.
So that looks like it's going to be a placed putt because after the ball hit the wall, Luke didn't let it roll. He ran up and scooped it up with his glove. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough. That is the rule. You have to let the ball roll. Luke's got to be a little bit more heads up there. So if you're the breakdowns, that is a break.
Yeah, right. I mean, that ball had no chance of getting to the green. But if you're Luke, you still have to let it roll. Rules are rules.
You got to have high IQ on that play. And this is where the guy you want up in the tee box, Zach, has been nothing short of excellent. 7 for 8, 88%. Let's see if he can continue that. Oh, what a play by Luke. He drops a foot on it, unconventional hockey goalie style. Saved. He has saved 2 drives from Zach this round and showing once again why he went first overall. Look at that play.
Just knocking it down. All you got to do is knock it down. This team is so athletic, man. You got 4 freak athletes out there playing defense together.
Yeah,
it's going to be fun to watch whole turn.
After a little blunder mentally from Luke, last play makes up for it immediately with an above-average play.
I like that. My favorite quality in an athlete is how quick they can flip a switch.
Be a goldfish, Ted Lasso.
Be a goldfish, short-term memory.
Here comes Jimmy O'Brien. This is the swing of the round for me. If this is an out, the pressure goes to the breakdowns. And it's going to be an out right into the mitt of Ryan Cohen, and they're going to have to go putting. 2 ducks on the pond, 3 strokes remaining. The defense of the Rippers suffocating. Let's see if the breakdowns can get these 2 ducks in.
Wow. The Rippers, it feels like a blowout is in the making here for sure.
Got to score these 2. And got to play some defense.
Hey, but you know what? Our nasty team was in a similar spot last game. We needed 2 ducks. We got 2 ducks, and we had to hold the other team to less than 2 ducks, and we did exactly that. It's not easy, but it's possible. We've seen it happen before.
It's not. Well, Jack told me in pre-draft interviews and during the draft, he was building a team of defense. He wanted guys who could catch. Well, how about this? For the season so far, the breakdowns have only registered 3 outs in the field. Meanwhile, the Rippers have made 12.
Oh my goodness.
They have caught 12 outs. 5 caught by Jack, 4 by Dalton, 3 by Ryan, and that doesn't even include the stops, which they have 4 total.
Yeah, but it will go that way. So, softer than the curve.
That's an absurd stat. 12 outs as a team. They're spreading the wealth. Everybody's making plays. Even Luke, who maybe hasn't made the catches yet, is playing that back wall like a goalie perfectly. So everything they're doing is working right now. And we talk a lot about Jack Doyle's talent, but he's using his brain a little bit. And I'm sure Luke's helping him out with that as well. But
they're shortening games, Knorp.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing everything. Everything right on all. They're firing on all cylinders.
And let's see if Luke can get some momentum for the breakdowns by sinking in the putt. Sure. And he does. Fantastic work by Lou. That is going to be your first duck. That almost rolled out, but it didn't roll. It was good.
Never a doubt.
Never a doubt.
All right, 2 putts to make this. They should get 2 ducks here, and then they're going to have to play some elite defense.
Well, we have Rourke first.
Oh, never mind. Not an easy 2-putt then.
Not an easy 2-putt. We've seen Rourke miss a big putt already for the breakdowns this season. He has to be able to just leave it short to allow Zach a chance to finish it. I think that's what Jimmy's saying.
I think it's really hard for Rourke to leave it short. He likes to hit the ball hard. But you know what?
Good.
That's okay.
That's a great putt by Dan. That's a gimme for Zach. He's going to put that in, and it looks like we're going to have 2 ducks for the breakdown. Rourke set him up perfectly there.
Yeah, good job there from Dan Rourke. He did his job. He did what he needed to do.
This is a gimme.
Yeah, if you're Jimmy, you take that all day with Dan.
100%.
We got to play D.
Just heard Jimmy say it. They got to play D.
The manhood.
Absolutely correct.
100%. Zach is 3 for 4 putting this season, and he's going to sink that in. That's 4 for 5 for Zach. He's 80% on drives and putts now. That's what you like to see. Now the momentum is interesting. If you're the breakdowns, do you need an out from Luke or Dalton?
And every shot is more pressure when you put ducks in.
Rourke, do you want to play up top and be like a shield? Yeah. And if it off the wall above the TVs, catch it. Off the wall below the TVs, get out of the way.
Right.
He's going to go up with you.
Okay.
So work with him. Above the TVs, try and catch it. Yeah. If it's below the TVs,
I mean, this is going to come down to how Luke can start off this inning, and he will be driving first. And special shout out to Mason Loaded Golf for providing all of these cool bat golf combos. I mean, look at these things.
They're
People are drilling holes in ones with a baseball bat golf club. That's pretty crazy. So special thanks to them. If you're the Rippers, I think I want to see a third inning because I love this sport. But if you're the Rippers, Luke getting one on the green is kind of house money here.
Feels like the dagger.
Feels like the dagger. Is this the dagger, Knorp? And that is a great drive.
He might have done it again.
No way! Did he do it again? Oh! Oh my God! We might. If that went in again, we were gonna have to build a statue in Luke's honor. What a player this guy is! Once in a generation, you see a legendary golf ball player, and Luke is showing that today on both sides of it.
Can I tell you what, too? You know how smart that is? You might have looked at that and been like, Luke mishit that drive. He 100% did that on purpose because he saw where the
100%.
breakdowns were playing him defensively, and he knew he couldn't smoke a hard line drive off the wall, so he just hits a ground ball instead. It's so smart.
If that went in, I would have freaked out. I would have gone full Charlottes and Hornets announcer.
Oh, that's
he's going to chip that. That's going to be an out. And that is an out right to Lou Dab. He chunked that one.
Kind of feels like that keeps him alive a little bit.
Keeps him alive. So we got 9 strokes to go. The Rippers need to score 3 to win. So the next drive from Jack is huge. You would like to see Luke get one more shot.
Yes, I'll make the call right now. If either Jack or Cohen put one on the green, this game is over.
I agree.
Because Luke O'Brien is going to.
Good drive by Jack, and Lou makes a catch. Big time defensive play by Lou Dab to put the pressure back on the Rippers.
Okay, we got a game, Zo. We got a game.
Now, what a play by Lou. Turn, secure the catch. Here's where it gets interesting. If the Rippers can get one more duck on the pond and putt those in, they cannot lose in the third inning.
Yes.
Which is sometimes that can be freeing. So we have to see Ryan can't get out here.
Yes, you've used the term house money. I feel it's exactly that. That's good though.
Oh, did that hit him? Did that hit him? What a shot by Ryan. That's going to be on the green. It's going to roll. It's going to roll.
Yeah.
Brilliant shot. It doesn't really matter because it's kind of a place putt anyways. We're going to take a look. Tummy time from Zach on the ground. Let's check it out.
More tummy time.
I mean, that's kind of becoming my, like, Kevin Harlan got it.
Yeah, I'll be honest. If you're the Rippers, you might almost want that to not be a place putt. You're pretty happy where it ended up.
I don't think anyone touched that. No touch. The ball slips through both Rourke and Zach. And now one more ball on the green. And we have a chance to win for the Rippers, and who else but Mr. 1-1 himself.
Massive shot here. He gets this on the green. They'll have 5 putts to make 3 ducks. If he doesn't get it on the green, you have to start thinking about just putting and going for 2, going for the tie. So this shot is huge.
I agree.
From Luke O'Brien. Catch.
And Rourke with a big-time catch to put some pressure on the Rippers. Do they declare and go to force a 3rd inning, or do they play aggressive? I think you got to putt.
You have to putt some. Even, look at it this way, even if Dalton puts one on the green
You'd have to 1-putt everything.
If they tie this hole,
We can't lose the game.
we can't lose the game.
If we tie this, we cannot lose the next inning.
Right.
I think we take it, we win the next inning. The odds of us winning this inning are very, very small.
Yeah, I agree.
Because if I head into another out, we take the putts.
Yeah. Because then you'd have to get one on and it be a Jimmy.
Speaking of putt,
If Jack decides to hit another drive here, the breakdowns are going to win this inning.
yeah,
I agree. They
You
can't.
can't do it. But if anybody's going to do it,
The reward
might be
of
Doyle.
this drive is just not worth it.
No.
Well, I mean, you're up. Do you feel like you can just put one on real quick? Because we could just end it.
I think we putt.
Okay.
Keep the momentum. I think we putt.
Yeah. I'm close to going for it, but I think we putt.
Yeah.
And it looks like the Rippers are going to play it safe, and they are going to putt, which is so the right move here. It's not even close.
It's always sad when I do it.
Even if you get one on, you probably lose the inning.
Yeah, like getting one on honestly makes it more likely that you'll lose the inning because you're just wasting a putt stroke. So I'm not really sure why that was a debate.
They discussed that for quite some time to come up with the very obvious answer of we're going to putt.
That was interesting. I think Jimmy was praying Jack
Jack
took one more drive. Well, it looks like Dalton's going to be our first putter. He's going to be going for the home plate hole, which has proven to be rather tricky.
Definitely the toughest hole. There's something about the breakdown there, Zoe. It breaks a lot.
Yeah?
Sometimes not as consistent as you would like it to be. But I'll tell you what, if Dalton knocks this down in 1 putt, definitely over. You definitely can't go long. He went long.
Oh, no. Dalton Feely long and to the left. That was a bad putt.
That looked like me.
The Rippers are starting to get a little tight down there.
Yeah, I mean, now, breakdowns have a great chance. I almost think there's like a 75 to 80% chance the breakdowns now win this inning.
Oh, my gosh, that's high.
I know. But, I mean, think about that.
Here's what you do.
You got to 2-putt that?
Here's what you do.
Tell me what you do, Zoe.
You 2-putt this with Jack and Ryan.
Okay.
And then Luke hits that shot.
If I 2-putt this, I think there's a chance you can make that. That's fair. You're the only one that has a chance. Yeah. But let's try to make it every one, not every time.
The pressure has gotten real for the. Oh my God, the Rippers! All of a sudden, it went from them in cruise control to as nervous as you can get.
You know what I would do if I was the Rippers, actually, and it's kind of risky? I think I would have Jack putt the one into home plate, like just 2-putt it, and then hope that Luke makes the super long putt last.
It's interesting. I don't hate that.
He's gonna move it all, you think, or?
Because if Jack misses this long, it's over.
It's like a snake pattern.
Yeah. It feels like he needs to 1-putt this if he goes to first base.
If he 1-putts this.
If he 1-putts it, they're back, but if they 2-putt this, they're in a lot of trouble.
They're in a lot of trouble. Jack Doyle, not a fan of putting. He's going to go with the Happy Gilmore. Can he generate?
Just tap
You can't leave it long.
Give
You
it a little
cannot leave it long.
Taparoo.
Doyle.
Do it for Chubbs.
Silence takes the warehouse.
I need to make this, or should I leave it short if anything?
You're going 4-seam.
You want to leave it short if anything. Does Jack have it in him? That's a good putt. That's a good putt. That is a good putt. Oh! It lips out. It lips out. A phenomenal putt by Jack, but God, it just hits the edge. Ryan is going to tap this in. Oh my goodness. I need to see a replay of that putt. That was insane. Ryan taps it in, and that's a duck. How did that not go in?
That was a great effort there from Doyle. I'm telling you, though, they needed that putt to go in because one putting this while it's shorter, the speed has to be literally perfect, I'm telling you. The only way it stays in is if you hit it with the perfect pace.
Has to be perfect. Can I see a replay of Jack's putt before we get to this Luke putt real quick? I want to see how close was that to rolling in?
It just cut a little right last second.
It looked like it was on line the entire time, and here it is. Jack squares it up. It's going in, and then at the last second, it fades to the right. That is golf ball in a nutshell, and now Mr. 1-1 Luke O'Brien has a chance to, once again, impress the world.
They need him right now. He's choking up on the putter a little bit. I like that to control the speed.
Luke has been phenomenal all game long. Can he do one more miracle for the Rippers?
That's not bad, Zoe. Zoe, that's
not
bad.
Is he going to stay?
Wow!
Luke O'Brien! What can't you do? You are a bad man.
Clutch putts.
Give him that green jacket. A hole-in-one. Incredible defense. Sinks a putt single-handedly. Saves the Rippers from disaster. And now we have a third inning where they cannot lose. And I can't wait to find out what happens right after this break.
How many logos can we recognize in 30 seconds? Here we go.
I got Liberty, the E. Is that right?
You're rapping right there.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Rangers, middle in New York.
The
That's
subway.
Rangers. Oh, nice.
W.
Nice job.
Yankees Y.
Oh, nice.
Rutgers O.
Really?
Or R. One of them is Rutgers for sure.
Oh my gosh. I'm running out
San
of
Francisco
names.
Giants G, because they used to be Brooklyn or something. No.
Brooklyn
Giants, right?
Brooklyn Giants, yes. What is the G, you think?
NYS.
We're almost out of time. So
NYFC is one of them. Nets.
Nets for sure.
Metallica up there?
No, that's not
No, that's the
We're
Nets.
out of 30 seconds. You guys probably named more than we did in 30 seconds, so maybe just buy the shirt and you can name them all.
That is a really cool
Cool shirt. You should do it. Oh my, are we in store for a third inning? If it's a push or if the Rippers win the inning, they win the game and punch their ticket to the Golf Ball Championship. For the Breakdowns Knorp, they have to win this inning, and they have to get ducks. They've only scored 2 ducks in 2 innings against this Rippers defense.
I'll tell you what, if they can get 3 ducks, I think against the Rippers team, 3 ducks is enough. But also getting 3 ducks against the Rippers team is a big ask, as Ryan Cohen is going to wave to me.
And here comes Zach. His only misses this season have been web gems from Luke O'Brien.
Need him.
And he's shooting up the middle again, man. So not a lot of space with this Rippers team. What has Zach got for us today? Need a big shot.
You got one.
And he delivers. Jack goes for the bare hand. Can't come down with it. That is a placed putt. And look at Zach fired up.
It's crazy how he hit that, and I thought it was good no matter what. And Doyle almost caught it. Look at that.
Almost caught it. Goes for the bare
Oh.
hand and can't come down with it.
Jack Doyle is a freak.
Almost an incredible play. While I praised the Rippers defense earlier, they also have a lot of drops this season. 9 drops on the season.
They're an aggressive team.
Aggressive team.
But that's their style of play, and they're going to stick to it.
Here comes Jimmy. Can he keep the momentum going for the breakdown? What a save! Is it going to be caught? What a play!
My goodness!
Luke!
They're everywhere!
Ryan! What is this sport?
They are everywhere!
Once-in-a-generation player this game.
There's a yellow jersey there. There's a yellow jersey there. There's a yellow jersey there. They're everywhere.
Look at Ryan. He fought Luke first off, gets a bear par on it. Ryan tracks it down, make the play, immediately goes, hey, that's you, big dog. That's you. What a play.
Watching this team play defense makes me really happy.
What an honor, Luke.
It makes
what
my
an
heart
honor.
happy. And now you need Lou Dab to find something. He's got to dig deep. The man they call Pap.
Only 1 good drive this season for Lou. That's in the air, and Dalton makes the play. Back-to-back outs. Jimmy lets out some frustration on the sideline, and it's getting late early for the breakdowns.
I just don't know how you get the ball past this team.
Well, there's been free drives. Oh, I almost just dropped all of my marbles. There's been free drives. One almost catch by Jack and 2 catches by the Rippers.
It's like you have to hit it where they're not, but they're everywhere, so how do you do it?
And that was going to get by, no touch. Oh my God, is that a
Day down Rourke?
Is that going to go to the forest? Is it going to go to the forest? It's in the out of the forest.
Okay.
Never mind.
Good shot there from Rourke. I guess, to answer my own question that I just asked, I guess that's how you get it past. You really have to hit a low line drive.
Gotta keep it low. If you get anything in the air, these boys are going to hunt it down like a bunch of pigeons on a pizza.
Pigeons
What was that?
on a pizza.
What was that? Whoa.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, I said something pretty stupid.
We
but then
said
you
a
let
lot of interesting things.
You let out a little squeak over there.
It's getting funky in the booth.
Well, here it is. This is the drive of the inning. If Zach gets out, we're putting.
Yeah, and they need a third duck.
As I like to say in golf ball, 3 ducks is par.
Spend right to you every time.
So right now, breakdowns are chasing par.
Jimmy needs his first pick to be his first pick like Luke has been for the Rippers, and Zach has been the guy.
He's been 80% of that time. He's been perfect.
Great shot. Great shot.
What a shot by Zach. Into the river.
It's okay.
Off the stop sign and into the river. Oh, no. You got to subscribe to the channel because we got a river ball.
You have
but that
to
is a costly shot right into the ocean.
Water sucks. It really, really sucks.
And we're putting. And we are putting. We have seen Zach earlier this season. He made a putt out of the river, but that was kind of a once-in-a-generation thing. You can see Jimmy, hands on the head, stressed out right now. Oh, my God. I look like a substitute teacher who's about to show you Cars 2 in class. Whoa, I just got a glimpse of myself.
I would love that substitute teacher.
I never went to school, so I never understood the lore of substitute teachers. I want to hear from Jimmy here as they prepare for the biggest inning of their season.
We have 5 strokes. Water's going to be 2. Unless you want me to save that for you.
I would save it for you, right?
Well, we might. We just got to get these in by the time we get to you. Should I try and 1-putt that?
Yeah. Where's our other?
Right there.
Okay.
Have them tag team that one. Oh, but should I not do here? I can't do that because then you have to go here.
Here? Feel good about that?
You can try.
What a shot.
You have to 1-putt one of them.
So you can hear Jimmy going through it right now. How it works is you can't putt into a hole consecutively. So if the breakdowns are to hit that duck, that place duck next to Lou Dab into the hole on the right, then they would have to go to the second base hole with the duck in the water. So it becomes a strategy situation. And they have to 1-putt one of these shots.
Can I go first?
Yeah, I feel like when it comes to putting, most of the time your options are pretty obvious. This is
not.
like an actual decision. This is a tough decision.
That's a pretty hard putt next to the forest on the left.
Yes.
So it's going to take some clutch putting from the breakdowns here. I think you need 3 to guarantee a chance. If you get 2, you're in a tough spot.
Yeah, because they have to win this inning. They can't
Have to
push,
win.
right? If you get 3, you give yourself a chance. 2, you're done.
You're in a real tough spot.
Real tough spot. But we've seen crazier things happen.
As Jimmy acquires his Mason loaded golf club, he steps up.
Where's he going with it? It looks like he's going to second. So they're trying to save the water shot for first.
I don't love this.
Me neither.
But Jimmy, master of strategy. Can he sink it?
Missed it.
No.
He's going to go right, and that might go off the green. Oh, no, Jimmy. Oh, no. Jimmy O'Brien sends it off the green in a costly miss. And the breakdowns are in a really tough spot.
To make 2.
Now they can only get 2 ducks remaining.
Now, I haven't seen that happen, so if you putt off the green, it's just
gone.
Wow.
If you putt off the green, it's over. And these other 2 putts are not gimmies at all.
Especially you still got one out of the water.
And you got Rourke and Lou up. Lou has been phenomenal putting with an 83% success rate, but Dan's only 25%.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
This is crazy. Oh, that hurt. That hurt my heart to watch from up here for the great John Bino.
And they're going to try to whack it out of the water. The breakdowns fans around the world, hands on their head right now. but they still have a shot to get 2.
You want to hit the
Now, I think
wall.
this goes one of 2 ways with Lou Dab. He either smokes this out of the water and the ball just rolls
wanna
forever,
get it
or
out of the
he
water.
barely touches it.
I have a chance this goes over the boards.
If you're Zach Esposito, our cameraman over there, heads up.
First time we've seen a shot
Oh,
from the water.
oh.
Oh, he kind of chops it.
Oh, he almost made
he
it.
just missed it.
But now it's in a tough spot.
But now it's in a tough spot. That was a weird putt from Luke. Can I get a replay on that? Did he kind of like...
He like chipped it with a putter, and he, like I said, he absolutely smoked it.
I mean, he straight up... he separated the ocean like he was like Jesus for a second. And the ball is now in a pretty tough spot because that's not a guaranteed 2 putt for Dan Rourke. Oh, they're taking it out for Rourke.
He took
I
a
can't
game
watch.
over. He took
I
a full
can't
Lou
watch.
Dab took a
I
full
can't
swing.
believe they're giving Rourke this
So
putt
I'm
and not having Rourke try to set that one up.
So I'm going to make another bold statement. This ball is also being smoked past the hole.
The special Dan.
Wait a minute.
Oh no, Dan! He left it short. The breakdowns are melting down in the putting green. What is going on? Oh no! They've missed 3 straight putts, have not gone in, and this is not a gimme either for Zach.
Could you imagine if he misses this?
Oh, okay, it stays in. It stays in. If that rolled out, then there was something at play here.
Okay,
But
hey,
now,
one more?
Jimmy has 1 more stroke. He can make up for his missed shot. You have 1 more stroke. And he can make up for his missed shot here.
Yeah, you beat me to it. I was going to say you want to talk about redemption.
Let's talk about redemption.
Jimmy put him in a tough spot, but he's got a chance to at least give him a chance.
A 1 is nothing. You need a 2.
No point of leaving this short. You might as well hit it with pay.
He missed it right. He missed it right, and the breakdowns leave 2 ducks on the pond. They miss 4 putts, and the Rippers only need 1 duck to win the game. Jimmy's going to be kicking himself over that. Here we go. The Rippers just need 1 duck to win the game, and then they can push. It's almost like if you get 1, you got 11 putts to sink that bad boy. So just do it. The breakdowns played some excellent defense last inning. They're going to need to be perfect if they want a chance for this game to go any longer.
Yeah, you might as well get aggressive. You have to try to catch everything, absolutely everything. If you give him a place putt, it's whatever.
You gotta catch it.
You have to catch everything.
You gotta catch it. Even a chip.
If they get 1 on the green, they're going to choose to putt and win. They only need 1 to win, so we just got to stop everything.
Wow, what a game. Here we go, Luke O'Brien, who has been brilliant this game. Defensively, he has a hole-in-one from driving. He's hit the biggest putt of the game. He's been perfect. Can he keep it going for the Rippers? Luke.
Although I guess you could accidentally putt one off the green, and then you're kind of screwed. So maybe get 2.
Oh, what tough. Did he touch it? He touched it. He touched it, and that is a placed putt. Oh, no. Lou Dab. He goes for the ball, and that's a placed putt. But I will say, you kind of got to go for that because it's a chip.
You still,
If you get the chip, you go for the play. You play hard, Lou. Don't beat yourself up over that. You gotta go for it.
Even if even if that ends up being a chip, I think the odds of a chip going off the green are very tough, and you would have had 10 putts at it. So you can't be mad if you're Lou Dab there.
And here we go with 11 strokes remaining. The Rippers have 11 shots to hit a putt straight.
Now, do you mess around a little bit here and putt like 6 really bad on purpose just to assert your dominance? Or?
I mean, it
mess
literally
up
does.
all your stats.
Just don't hit it really hard, I guess. Right, but we can't hit it onto here.
They can't
Let's
hit
not
it
even
onto
talk
there.
about that
There's like,
part.
guys, you cannot mess this up.
Make it in 1
You
putt.
can literally
Just
walk
make
it
it,
in. Just tap it an inch.
Have you made a
each
putt yet?
time.
Dalton Feely
then do
looks
that.
to put the
Do that
dagger
again.
in the breakdowns.
Dalton lines it up.
And he will.
And he just leaves it short, but that's actually an amazing putt for the Rippers as Jack gets the stat pad and tap it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he passes the baton.
They're doing
He passes the baton, and Ryan sinks the putt, and the Rippers are going to the championship game of golf ball. An absolutely brilliant performance. 5 in the first. They pushed the other 2 innings and put on a defensive clinic. If you're the breakdowns, a lot of mistakes, and we're going to talk to the captains about those.
Yeah, statement game there from the Rippers. If you were wondering who the best team in this tournament was, looks like it might be them. Definitely a statement game.
They showed up and showed out that game. Absolutely brilliant performance from the Rippers. Jack, that first inning, you guys scored 5 ducks. Luke has a chip-in hole-in-one this season, a drive hole-in-one this season. He bailed you out with that putt. How big has he been for your team?
It's been huge. Number 1 pick. I think there's a lot of high-ranking prospects going into it for that 1 pick, but Luke kind of he does some special things in special moments. And he can do everything that I need. So yeah, 1 pick doing 1 pick stuff.
Luke was brilliant that game. Jimmy, I have to talk to you about the top of the third. Putting went astray. You decided to putt that ball towards second base instead of just taking it to the right. Why did you do that?
Because the one in the water had to go somewhere.
But did you calculate the risk of it potentially going off, or did that just not cross your mind?
No, it did. Right before the third inning started, I had a moment where I lost consciousness, and if you can find it mic'd up, I told Zach, oh my God, I just got really lightheaded. Michael Jordan, I am not. Flu game got me pretty bad. I was just not really myself putting there, because I'm pretty good at putting.
Yeah, for sure.
Both of those, I tried to just like beat the thoughts, and instead I didn't think. So I blew it for the team. That was pretty brutal. But we did find a new defensive rotation in the second that I think is going to be better.
I agree. In that second inning, you had 3 outs, which masked your seat total from game 1 in 1 inning. So your defense was brilliant that game. Jack, speaking of defense, the Rippers are so clearly the best defensive team.
Insane.
You guys have 14 outs this season. Mm-hmm. That is by far the most.
And a lot of drops.
And a lot of drops, which I was going to say. So you're going after every ball.
Yeah.
You happy with that strategy?
Yeah, I don't think there's a ball that any of us can't touch. Because all of us can kind of play, like we can guard the whole wall. And place putts have been harder than just letting it dribble, because then that's kind of a plinko game.
Yep. I do have to ask you one more thing, Jimmy, and kind of a tough question. But you were very adamant that you thought Lou's driving was going to be able to figure itself out now that we are raised. Lou is the worst driver in the league.
Well, his first game, he was good.
He's at a 14%. He only has 1 good ball this entire season. And the person you picked in front of, you picked him at 6, and you let Jack get both Cohen and Dalton, who have been 2 of the best defenders and have both over 50% driving. Do you regret that decision?
No, I think that Dalton and Cohen are also the reason Lou's stats are bad.
Interesting. But do you regret not putting that on your team and letting Jack run back his defensive rippers from last year?
No.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. Thank you very much. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. That was a brilliant game, and we have plenty more to come this season of Captain's League Golf Ball. We'll see you next game. Great job, guys. Hope you feel better, Jim.
Captain's League Golf Ball, Game 5, collapsing.
What the 5?
5 for 5.
That's crazy.
Joe's has an 83% drive percentage, and I just remembered that he completely whiffed on his first swing of the season.
I forgot about that.
What's your lineup?
How you feel? How you feel, Joe? Let me see this swing. Okay, we're gonna go me. Oh no, not me. Adam, me, Jolly Joe.
You got a good vampire in you.
My wife.
You just said my wife. You didn't do a vampire voice at all.
I want to suck my wife.
That was better.